What's up, everybody? Matt Gajewski here, back again with the Odd Shopper channel, and today we're talking college football bets ahead of Thursday, Week 9, doubleheader on deck. Before we get started, make sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so when this and all other content goes live. We have a very special limited time offer for you from Bet365. If you live in Kentucky, Ohio, New Jersey, Virginia, Iowa, or Colorado, right now you can make your first deposit, make a wager of $5, and you will automatically get $150 in the form of bonus bets, whether that bet wins or loses. And in Kentucky, they are giving you $365 in the form of bonus bets for just $1 in wagers. Yes, unbelievable offer there. And in Kentucky, you only have to be 18 years old. All the other states, you must be 21 or older. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. You can take advantage of this Bet365 limited time offer in the link below. All right, we kick things off with a rare ACC matchup on a Thursday night, Week 9. Syracuse, Virginia Tech, both are off the bye. Virginia Tech is a 2.5-point favorite. The total in the game is 47. This is a tough game to break down. It is the bottom of the ACC. Syracuse, we saw them roll non-conference, beat Colgate, Western Michigan, Purdue, and Army. Since then, they've played arguably the three best teams in the ACC, getting slaughtered by Clemson, North Carolina, and Florida State. They've been pretty injured. Their top pass catcher, Rondé Gadsden's out for the year. They also lost Isaiah Jones for a while. Trevor Pena hasn't been able to get active. Guard Kalen Ellis has been out. They just lost Dennis Jaquez, an edge for the year. Anwar Sparrow's been out. Some of these guys are rotational on defense, but the losses on offense have been really problematic. This team hasn't scored more than 14 points in 3 straight games. They have 24 combined points in their last 3 games. Again, very difficult schedule, but the Syracuse team has taken a major step back since they entered conference play. Their quarterback is limited. Garrett Schrader, he's very mobile, but he's turnover prone. He has 5 interceptions, 8 touchdowns. His completion percentage sits at 62.5%, 7.7 yards per attempt. Not having his top receivers certainly doesn't help him. But now you face a Virginia Tech defense that has a good pass rush. They're 7th in pass rush. The Syracuse offensive line has been banged up. When Schrader's under pressure, it's when he commits a lot of these turnovers. So I am a little bit worried there. But at the same time, Syracuse has played pretty good defense, which has surprised me, considering they're a team that lost a lot of their best players in the portal this offseason. Deuce Chestnut, he went to LSU. Jahad Carter, he went to Ohio State. Michael Jones, their top linebacker's gone. So I've had questions here. I still think they might be a little overrated on defense after that really easy non-con, because since then, gave up 31 to Clemson, 40 to North Carolina, 41 to Florida State. But can they limit Virginia Tech? I think the answer is probably. You've got a limited signal caller yourself on the Virginia Tech side. Kyron Drones, another excellent rusher, but 57% completion, 7 yards per attempt, 6 touchdowns, 1 interception. He has a lot of turnover-worthy plays, so they're coming. And this offensive line is also not good. Luckily, Syracuse doesn't pressure the quarterback well at all, so Drones at least should be kept clean. This is a very difficult handicap for me. Honestly, I'm tempted to buy low on Syracuse. They're hitting the road, but I mean, we've seen them just play a barbell schedule. Really easy non-con, really tough conference play. Virginia Tech, I think some of their wins have occurred against like the bottom of this conference. Wake Forest against backup quarterback, 3rd-string quarterback, to be honest. Pittsburgh. I mean, other than that, they lost to Marshall, Rutgers, Purdue. It's pretty difficult to evaluate. I'm not going to bet this game. Going to be a pure stay away from me. No interest even in the total. You've clashing paces, 2 bad offenses, decent defenses on the other side. Decent is maybe being generous here. Pass on the first game. Second one I will be betting. Georgia State takes on Georgia Southern. I like Georgia Southern in this game -1.5. You know, Ben and I do the Betting You podcast, and we do a best bet segment at the end. This would not be among the top 3 on the board this week, but I do think there's some value to glean. Georgia State, they've been awesome. Their only conference loss so far is against Troy, and they got beat pretty bad against Troy, but I think there is some noise in their box score. They beat Coastal 30-17. Coastal Carolina outgained them yards per play. And then they just played a tough game against Louisiana, a game they won by 3 points, but Louisiana missed a field goal in the game. There was a bunch of noise there. You easily could have seen them losing that game as well. You've also had some things go in their favor. Like against Marshall, they had a blocked punt touchdown. I mean, really crazy things working in Georgia State's favor. But at the end of the day, we know what this offense is going to do. They're going to use Granger as a mobile signal caller, and they're going to try to run the ball down your throat. Unfortunately, the strength of Georgia Southern's defense is up front. They're 29th in run defense, 67th in coverage. This has been a very good team this year. Really, their only L's have come against Wisconsin and James Madison, two formidable foes. And we know what they want to do. Air raid offense with Davis Brin. The big thing with him, if Georgia Southern's going to win this game, he needs to take care of the ball. It has been his Achilles heel. 66% completion, 6.5 yards per attempt. That's by design. They throw the ball underneath as an extension of the run game. 14 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Now, 5 of those came against Wisconsin, but it's been a problem throughout multiple games this year. They cannot have these interceptions. He doesn't run the ball, so this is important. Offensive line has been good. They have an 18% pressure rate. They're 9th in pass blocking, so this unit is excellent. They won't be facing much resistance either. Georgia State 113th in pass rush. And I think the biggest mismatch on the board, Georgia State has an awesome run defense. They're 4th. Georgia Southern doesn't run. Georgia State is 118th in coverage. They're facing an air raid offense in Davis Brin. So if Davis Brin can take advantage of this pass game and not turn the ball over, this is a major advantage working in their favor. I don't like fading Georgia State. I think they're a very good team in your own right, but I think some of the micro edges favor Georgia Southern in a game which is close to a pick'em, the 1.5 point spread. I'm going to lay those points with Georgia Southern in this game. Let me know in the comment section what you think about these teams. If you're with me, against me, would love to hear it. Hit the thumbs up button on the way out, and make sure you check out that Bet365 offer if you're in the acceptable states. Until next time, good luck, everyone. We'll see you again later.